When a country spans from sea to shining sea, there will be some differences among regions, yet it also creates regions where the culture and people are similar. These regions are called belts. A belt is the term for a region that shares common cultural, climate, or economic similarities, and the US is made up of lots of them. Starting off pretty depressing is the Rust Belt. The Rust Belt stretches across the Great Lakes region and 6 states, including lower Michigan, Chicago, all of Ohio, and northern Indiana. Cough, Gary, cough. At one time, it was the economic center of the US and home to a powerful manufacturing industry. Now, it's the center of urban decay. Across the region, the story is now identified by a shrinking economy and population. The perfect mascot, if you call it that, is Detroit. Once one of the most populated cities in America, thanks to it being the automotive capital of the world. At its peak in the 50s, Detroit had roughly less than 2 million people. Today, it's just 680,000, especially after losing 25% of its population in just the last decade alone. This is the story everywhere in the Rust Belt. Cleveland lost 500,000 people since 1930 from migration loss and the great tragedy of the Cuyahoga River devouring everybody in sight. So sad. As the US went into the post-industrial age, jobs that once could support a middle-class lifestyle were shipped overseas to new industrial nations. Detroit, Chicago, Toledo, Cleveland, many other cities are now remnants of an industrial age. This collapse has led to higher rates of poverty, corruption, looking at you, Flint, and a general feeling of hopelessness. Those who have the skills and can afford to choose to leave these areas. The more people that leave, the more the cycle simply continues. Joy, sunshine, and lollipops. Is this not happy and fun? So obviously these people are not moving to India and China to work in sweatshops. So where are they moving? Introducing the Sunny Sun Belt. Didn't think that introduction through all the way. The Sun Belt refers to the generally warm regions of this area. The climate ranges from desert to subtropical, but all around sunny. Get it? The largest city in the belt is Los Angeles, but it soon will have competition as the southern migration has boomed cities across the belt. According to CNN, out of the 10 fastest growing cities in the US, 9 are in the Sun Belt. 5 are in Texas alone. New tech like air conditioning and greater access to water has left formerly uninhabitable regions to become new centers of the American dream. Phoenix, Arizona averages summer temperatures of 93 degrees, yet remains the 6th fastest growing city in America. On the other side of the coin is the Snow Belt. Well, technically snow belts, or to be specific, all surrounding the Great Lakes. Yay! Lake effect. In 1977, New York was hit with a 3-day blizzard. 100 inches were recorded falling with up to 70-mile-per-hour winds. Some places in the area, like Buffalo, New York, have never even hit 100 degrees Fahrenheit. This is also thanks to the frost belt. Same basic idea, except it's actually just one belt. These winters have driven away populations, as snow is very unfavorable to drivers and people who have to deal with the cold temperatures, year after year after year. Some areas aren't referred to by their belt names, but they can't hide. We know they exist nonetheless. The Corn Belt, or the breadbasket of America, extends from West Ohio to East Kansas and is known for its large amount of farms and, you guessed it, cantaloupe production. Fine corn. Take it from me, in this belt it's common to see crop fields for miles. It's not only based on climate and food, it can be religion too. We all know the term, the Bible Belt. Coined by H.L. Mencken in 1924, this area is notable for its high percentage of Protestant followers, which have influenced the laws and politics of the area, with a much higher rate of politicians and voters who exclusively vote conservative. These are just some of the larger belts in the United States. Many more exist, of course, but they're usually much smaller or tied together for less significant ways. Belts are a good way to tie together areas and to take a step back to look at the bigger picture. See how America ticks, and what makes it united in more ways than just in the political sense. This is Cody of Geography Hub.